Alright. It looks like... I'm just telling some people here in the chat that we're live. Hey guys, welcome to the video for today. It's me. As you guys can see, my guild has changed. I am now the guild leader of Architects. I backed off of my old guild. We basically went into something where a guy went 1v1 for our guild, and our guild leader was like, cool, and we decided in 5 minutes that we were gonna fight for pinks for the guild. So I got out of there and I started my own. Hey, what's going on, Nagiri? So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things real quick. I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy at first, but I just did all of my research, so I want everybody to make sure that you're on the same page with me and that this is current. So we're going to go over to the world map real quick, and I'm going to show you guys where you can grind at AP 80 to 100. I know that I'm going to get a lot of people that are going to say, well, you can do this, you can do that. Guys, you can grind anywhere you want. This video is just to show you a grind method that worked for me. It was taught to me by somebody that's played the game on PC. I've watched YouTube videos. I've been over in the desert. I am trying to get all that stuff connected. I personally grind over here, but that's not what I'm going to show you guys today because that's not my most successful grind method. My most successful grind method has been coming over here to Tariff, and then I go over here and I connect that node through Kasula Farm over to Wandering Rogueston, and you guys will see I can't zoom in anymore, but my node level over here is node level 8. So what that means is if you go over here and look at it, every time you invest energy into this deal, you basically, that's how you would do it, you get a chance for your drop rate to go out 1 out of 10 times, go up 1 out of 10 times. So 1 out of 10 times you're going to get a drop rate increase of, for me for instance here, it's 40%. So I do things like put on Camellia trees that I get from the loyalty store, and you can go into the loyalty store, into the pearl shop, and you'll see it's like 800 loyalties. I don't suggest you do that unless you have loyalties stacked up that you're ready to burn, but I just put on one today, so I've got a 20% drop rate on every one of the monsters over here, and then for 1 out of 10 it'll be a 60% drop rate. So I'm going to show you guys some of the trash loot that I picked up in my last run before I started the video, just so you guys can see what we're working with. I don't usually sell bronze daggers. They're, to me, an instant throwaway. I just put them in here so I could get all the stuff out of my inventory. But you can see we've got some luck shoes of Fortuna here, some luck gloves, blackstone weapons, kunais, but you know, we also have some goodies here, the forbidden books, and then my favorite, the useful coin pouches and the sell anywhere pug nose molars. Now I'm going to explain that last comment. When you come over here and you grind, what you're looking for at Rogue's Den is useful coin pouches. If you get 600 of these, it's a very low number. If you get 600 of these, you can exchange them for one 10-gram gold bar, and that's going to give you 1 million easy, right? So that right there is 1 million. I went and I looked at some market prices and I came up with 2 columns. These 2 columns right here are very easy to figure out. They're either priority items or they're do not sell items. So the items that I came up with are obviously the blackstones that you're going to get. If you go into the market, you can see that those are flooded, but armor, because of the ones, because people use those probably to stack their fail stacks with and grind those out, they're worth 125k. The weapon one's 128. If we look at the armors that we're going to be selling, the heave and luck, and then you can go through the rest of these columns yourself to check my price. The priority weapons and armors that we're going to be looking for today are going to be Fortuna helmets, heave chest pieces. Those sell for 472k a piece. They are in demand. We're also going to be looking in the weapons department for every steel dagger we get. It's 185k. People grind those out every single time that you go into the marketplace. Those are gonna be what people are buying. So you want steel daggers. Every time you see that, you might as well just go ahead and have your maid put it in the marketplace. You just made 185k. Forbidden books, 905k. I just saw there's only 18 of those available in the marketplace, so I would say that they are in demand and their price is decent. There's only 11 right now, so 905k easy every time you drop one of these books. And then again, the useful coin pouches that you only have to take over to tariff, 600 of those, you're going to have 1 million. And then you're going to see we also have the pug nose molars. Every 100 of those gives you 30k. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer. Okay, Google, set timer for 1 hour.
All right, 1 hour, and we're starting now.
Boom, we're on the clock. Actually, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to play some no copyright sounds, so that way my stream doesn't get shut down. But I'm going to have a little music on in the background here, just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. So, boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to let you guys know, I do wear this stream. I mean, I do wear this camo. I do have pets, and I should go over that real quick before I really get started. But yeah, there we go. There's a good stream right there. Alright, so before we get started, checking your pets, 70%. This pet right here, man, she just does not eat at all. He does not eat at all. That's my boy Simba. So these are the skills. These are what I get. I get extra skill experience, life experience, durability, reduction, resistance, knowledge gain, higher grade knowledge gain. And then my favorites, because you're going to have to kill somebody eventually to contest a spot, plus 5% karma recovery, plus 5% combat experience. That's every time that's out. Gathering experience, fishing experience, trade experience, and then the important one is luck, because you have to have a little bit of luck to get stuff dropped. I have 4 luck. I usually try to run at least 5 luck while I'm playing, and for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and throw up a lantern real quick. Ooh, I threw up the lantern of well-being, not the lantern of luck, but let's see what the effect of that one is. Ooh, fancy. So, we got that up. We've done our lantern. We've got our pets. They're fed. Boom, luck's up to 5. Got our music going. Guys, this part of the video is going to be more or less me showing you my grind spots, but it's not going to be like me super talkative. So if you come over here, you can go left, run past all this. Looks like somebody's over to the left in my other spot. Looks like we've got somebody here in the middle, and I would kind of just go ahead and start killing through here. Unless you have an actual spot, you're probably not, you know, super, I've got to be over here. So we're going to go ahead and see what's going on with these guys. They're over here. If I know them, I'm not going to contest them, but I am going to show them real quick that, hey, I can probably kill whatever you are going to kill just as fast. So I just want to see if these guys are going to contest me for the spot, because I don't want to have to deal with that for this video. And I know some of you may be wondering, equipment-wise, what I'm rocking. Y'all can see my level. I will show you my AP real quick. I'm sitting at a very comfortable 415. I would love to get to 450. Just I'm working on that right now. But Trikazarka, Duo Ultimate Oros. I'm at 15 on this one. Just did that yesterday with some with those guaranteed stones, not the cleanse, but yeah, the cleanse, not the flawless. And Duo Granil that I'm going to be trying to get up to try. I just got 20 concentrated armor stones, and I'm going to be going for that attempt. Probably do a video on how to get your armor to try and do that, in case you guys are looking forward to some content. So what we're doing now is we're basically just going to go through this area in a very, very boring circle. That's why I put on music when I'm doing this, because you want to see, while you're going through this, how fast you can get everything dropped. And you, of course, like I said, you don't want to end with people over a spot. But you definitely want to make sure that you're killing everything as quick as possible. If you're contending for a spot and you don't have one picked out, there's a black stone right there that's 120k. Alright, so that guy's dead. I know that from my move set. If you guys can't move fast, kill what you can, and just, you know, keep going. My Dark Knight clears rather efficiently, but she's not the best. In her awakened form, I can drop things about as quick as you're seeing right now. Because of my AP in this area, somewhere like the Nagas, it might be just a tad slower, but it's actually not too bad over at Nagas, especially because right now there's an event where they have taken away desert sickness. So I would definitely go explore out there while you can before it's nothing but hardcore players and PKers out there. So we're kind of just running through this real quick, and we're not going to do an inventory check just yet because we did lose a little bit of time trying to make sure all of our, we had a luck buff on and some other stuff, just showing you guys. But I don't want to lose anything too much in the timer because there's much you can do in 1 hour. That's a steel dagger. I get super excited about those because sometimes they drop at the higher levels, but I gotta be honest with you guys, and I may be a little bit crazy for this, I don't really care about steel daggers at the higher levels, because yes, they are gonna sell. Yes, at that point you could just grind out steel daggers and then get one up to like duo or try where somebody really wants it. Then you're gonna make really good money, but that's slow money, and for the purposes of this video, I am only talking about priority items. I'm not talking about my do not sells, and some do not sells again are gonna be anything Qatar, like as far as the knives or the shrinkage go. I don't sell those. Bronze daggers, throw those away. I need the inventory slots, and I can't have the weight slowing me down because at the beginning of the video, I did show you guys a wagon. I put all my stuff on the wagon, and then I'll double back and just keep on doing this set. But as you can see, efficiently clearing has shown those guys, hey, you know what? This spot is taken. And I personally don't understand people that just come in and immediately flex on you. One, like, dude, you don't know who I am. I'm not the baddest person in the server. I leave that up to, like, shout out to Coca, I guess. That's my boy's guild leader now. But, like, people like Coca, Lovey, shout out to Lovey, Rabe, who is my drop god idol in M1. I'm smiling right now thinking about it because every time I see this person, they're constantly dropping loot. There's just a lot of people that are like really strong and constantly doing bosses and being really efficient with their stuff. So I don't want to say that anything I am doing is absolutely correct, but y'all can see right now that what I'm doing is, you know, getting items like the wolf blood, the hides. And we have a lawn over here, and I love that because lawns are not easy to fight if it's properly geared. So we're getting wolf blood. I mean, I don't. That's not a priority sell to me at all. I stack those more or less, and then we'll put them in the marketplace for alchemists to buy. But I don't really care about them. The ancient coins, I put those in my inventory, and then I never go sell them. So be better than me. Take them, use the trading experience buffs that you saw that I have, or that whatever you have, and make sure that you're taking advantage of them, because I rarely, in this run, consider those to be priority, because that takes me out to Alta Nova, while the useful coins only take me to Tariff Attack. So in just the time, I think it's not worth it, but again, that's my method, and I don't want to denounce anyone that does stack those coins, doesn't die, and then goes and sells them. I personally never sell them, but I never stack up that many of them because I will PvP. Well, that's not true, is it? I guess I got a couple. But I try to not get those too stacked up in my inventory because I want to make sure that I have things that I can go and sell quickly and get rid of. So, again, you just want to be clearing as quickly as possible. If you're not clearing quickly, remember you're wasting your own time. And it's not really a grind if you're not, nose to the snow. So over here, you can see the different kinds of monsters. This one is not considered elite. I would actually move on from this area as quickly as possible because it does not have a great boss spawn. Like Wargon's has a great boss spawn time on it. My boy went over there the other day. It was like, it's like every 15 minutes the boss is over there. Not like a huge boss, but like little mini. Wow, there's something called field bosses. The little mini bosses that are in each field. Those guys you definitely want to make sure. Oh, there's someone over here with a fucking flag on. Oh, that's cute. That's all you can do to me? Come on, man. I just want to talk. Come on, man. I just want to talk. You flexed. Alright. You know what, guys? For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to tell you right now, Instinct, check your members. Going forward, I am not, when I see that pillow dude, I'm going to murder him. I am going to murder him. So Instinct, it's nothing personal. I don't have any beef with any of your other members. But I guess that guy thought, you know, I'm gonna come over here and take your spot. That was cute. If I wasn't doing this video, guys, I would have chased him down and murdered him to prove a point. But we're not doing that. So you guys saw I got that luck Fortuna chess piece. Unfortunately, it's 57K in the marketplace. It is not a priority sell, so it will not be counted in my priority money list of, you know, items that you can sell near on within the week. I do include, you know, steel daggers, useful coin pouches in that list, but things that are not going to sell very quickly. Any of the foot pieces that drop here probably aren't going to sell that fast. They will sell, there's some value, but we're only considering things that you can sell right now. So, and then you can just see that Camellia tree does probably help out with getting a lot of those little things like stones, armor pieces to drop. And we're going to do a check real quick because I just want to see, yeah, none of this stuff dropped enchanted, which is fine because I can sell that for 185K. You can sell these in the marketplace. For some reason, they do sell rather quickly and they're like 80K, like 10K a piece, but as you see, it's only 20K. I'm not really considering that as a priority sell. That's slow money. They don't stack. They do stack, I think, when you put them in the marketplace, though. So if you get a bunch of them and go put them in the marketplace, they stack up there really nicely. But don't waste inventory slots of time. It's something that's going to net you 10K on the sell. Sorry, I saw something. I was reading something in the chat over there. How can I get 3 levels really fast? I'm level 53. Yeah, I really want to help that person level up. I've been trying to do that lately as like a community outreach thing for architects and guilds that I started, trying to get more members. So I figured helping people power level might be one of the best ways to do it here after a lot of the beginner stage people have already been soaked up by a lot of the better guilds. So there's a Musa there, and that one is wearing a white earring. So apparently I have more competition. And I'm not going to turn on the flag for him, but I am going to make sure that I clear on top of him, and if he does try to fight me, I'm definitely going to defend myself. But I can't have this guy over here messing up my video. Helric Talisman. All I know is that the Jabri Talisman actually does sell for decent money, so I'd have to check the price of that one by putting it in the store to see how much it is. The Talismans generally to me don't sell too well, but I was going to see what that one would sell for just because. I'm just monitoring the situation with the Musa, because every time you've got somebody that is in a ghillie and you can't see their name, you always have to be like, okay, well, is this person some scrub who bought a ghillie, or is they someone that I shouldn't touch? So, right now, we're just going to do a quick check on those useful coins, 528 right there. So that's about close to where we want to be with a mill. And on this run, the reason why I'm doing it live is this is what you can expect. This is what's actually real. People are going to contest you for your spot. You're going to lose out on time. You have to be making sure that you're clearing quite efficiently. That was a waste of an ultimate. Should have been checking my bar. And yeah, all that. Feel that. But yeah, you got to be checking constantly. You know that you're not contested in your area. If it's too contested, you've got people constantly running through there, then yeah, you're probably not going to want to mess with that. But depending on the area, if you know for a fact that you're probably one of the stronger people in this area, you should probably be good to go. So, what up, Todake? So, you know, if you're having a hard time clearing an area, then maybe, you know, you shouldn't be there, because obviously you want optimal clear rate, so that way you can be getting your drops in. You don't want to just be wasting your time. Just to recap, pets, area. Make sure that you're killing people that, well, not killing people that are in your area, but defending yourself against people that are in your area. That's another steel dagger. I can count on that. That's just money. Is this guy just leaning here? Boom. So, you know, if you're just clearing cool, then you're good to go. But I got still over here, and again, I think I'm just clearing my circle just fine, establishing that I am running a circle. There's a reason I'm gonna fight you. It's almost like defensive driving school. You know, there's always gonna be other people around. You can be that guy that's, you know, I want to kill people with Basilisk. Dude, see, the only place I actually kill people or try to fight people now is at Nagas, because it's worth it to me to fight people over there. But, I don't know, I wind up seeing people that I actually know, so I don't fight them. I just try to, like, keep them good relations. Especially now that I'm a guild leader, I'm trying not to piss anybody off. Because I just started my guild, so we're super small. It's like a friends only thing at this point, trying to get other people to join. So, I think you guys can see though, if you've got a good clear rate on everything, it's going to be really hard for, you know, people to miss you. But you just want to make sure also you're not out clearing your pets. Yeah, I started this guild, the Architects. Really fun being a guild leader, because I've gotten to make a lot of the decisions. There's another armor stone that affect my guild, so to say. Hey man, don't ignore me. I'm just coming over here to kill you. And it's sad too, because I think this moose is obviously awakened, but I don't want him trying to fight me, because that's not going to be efficient for this purpose of this video. I'm hoping that he'll just say, hey, I'm going to find some areas that you're not in, rotate around me and kill some stuff that I'm not exactly, you know, pruning properly. Long way from Node Wars. We're about 27 members short of Node Wars. But the thing is, I'm constantly recruiting. My friends that are joining are getting better about letting... Oh, there's an Oros, and I love those because I use those, so that's a money saver to me. So whenever I save money, it's a priority. I just stash that for whenever I'm going to do an attempt on my weapon that's going to take my durability down. But yeah, so we're just getting started, and it's fun to me to be so far away from everything, because those are the challenges. I can't wait to get some quality members in, do Node Wars, get the life skill stuff going. Hey man, you can fight. Get the Node Wars going. That was not a waste of my that time. And I really can't wait to see where they take it. Move to the thought process. I can go out grind anyway. Okay, flag. Yeah, and that's the problem with the Lucid, man. Whenever you're a Dark Knight, it's like, man, I can fight anybody if I'm properly geared. But once you start fighting anybody that's kind of geared on your level, it's like, especially if they're PvP tier better than you, like, I'm not trying to join a fight a lot. Yo, what's up, bro? I just had one of my friends join my party here. So we got a co-host, but I don't think you guys can hear. But what's going on, man? I'm gonna explain to him what's going on real quick. Hey, dude, I'm doing a video. Got a couple people watching from the server. People were asking about how to make, like, you know, that 10 million an hour mark. So I'm just showing them Pin's method. I should just call it the Pin method. Pin's method at Wandering Rogues in. Especially since he doesn't fucking use it anymore. But I'm showing them Pin's method over at Wandering Rogues, and hell, I barely use it now that I can go to Nagas, but it's still a great method. But there's 3 people on stream. What's up here? And you guys let me know in the chat if y'all can hear it, if you're hearing him, because he is one of my guild mates. Drops a lot of value on the videos, so you're gonna want to hear what he has to say. But yeah, man, I'm over here grinding in the main spot at Nagas. I mean, fuck, not Nagas. Sorry, Wandering Rogue's Den, because I put a timer on Camel Laser Tree and just showed everybody it's node 8, and just how to grind efficiently. 3 highly geared people in the stream. Hey guys, drop your AP in the stream. Okay, it's taking way too long to kill that one guy. Oh, I got a nice little double drop there. And the Oros are things that I do want to be higher level, because I know I said that I prefer base level stuff, but there's not always, that's not always the case. Sometimes I do want to have Dupa as a duo to have, so that way when I fail my try attempt for it, because, it just happens. TMI, he said too much information. I'm sorry, my bad, man. I'm not trying to expose anybody for their ADP. What's going on, man? What were you saying? You got Roberto to do it. Nice. Nice. Tet Kudum, Tet Zark, 480 plus. Jesus, dude. Hey, man, see, this is why I need to stay up out of your way. Nice, Gary. 455. Man, I'm just trying to join the 200 AP club. That's what I'm trying to get to. And that's why I'm abandoning my Asula accessories. I've been watching a couple of videos, reading some stuff online, and I'm abandoning shit on Asulas. I'm not doing it to myself. Oh, a pair of shoes. Hey, can you hear me in the chat? Only microphone audio is being broadcasted. Huh. There we go. Looks like I hit a little hiccup real quick with the internet. 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. We'll add a couple seconds here to the timer, just to make up for that. Uh-oh, now you guys know who my alts are. I ain't want y'all to know that list of names. Those are the people that I want. Just want to go on. Huh. Trying to get another party started again so I can get my boy back. One second, we're just getting everything going back again with the stream, guys. And I love it too, because whenever you do something like this, I never get any hiccups. I've streamed for hours at a time and usually never gotten any hiccups, so it's kind of funny whenever you catch one. Get my boy back in here. Alright, there we go. Oh snap, it's Black Jesus. Yep, it's me. I'm Black Jesus. Alright, bro. For some reason I had a hiccup there with the internet, but I'm going to be honest with you. It gives me a point to smoke something here real quick. Emphasis on the something. Nothing specific. Don't call nobody. No FBI is needed. Oh, it's Cobra. What's up, man? Dude, definitely appreciate you being on this stream. Love having you in the chat. It's so one of the reasons why I play the game. Alright. Let's go. We're back. I'm glad that Musa decided it wasn't worth it. Oh no, maybe he didn't. I think he's still here. Huh. Oh well. See how that all goes for him getting over here. But alright, back in the action. What button do you get? Are we serious? Mm-hmm. Really? Uh-huh. Huh. I need to make sure here in the stream that everybody can hear you. In the broadcast settings, advanced audio share settings. Yep, it does seem like everybody should be able to hear you. Alright, cool. I just want to make sure it doesn't sound like I'm talking to myself. Oh yeah. Yeah, for some reason I just caught a load screen in the middle of fighting. And again, usually I don't have problems when I stream. Oh well, we're gonna roll with the punches here.
There we go. I just turned my shit back on.
So did I explain the new guild to you and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you know what happened with Venom Squad?
Yep.
Alright, so we were supposed to join AO Girl. Pin has been temporarily, or he may permanently be with Barcode. And what I decided was, you know, I was supposed to be basically fighting Melvin for guild lead. And stopped doing that for a second because I was trying to get stronger because I wanted to make sure I was in the right place when I got started with the guild, you know, as lead. But I also wasn't really comfortable with taking over Melvin's guild. So kind of presented this opportunity for me to just start my own guild. So me, Joe, and Michael are in my guild called Architects. I'm trying to get everybody that was in Venom Squad to just join that because, you know, Melvin has to kind of keep up to what he said to go join AO Girl, and I'm not going to go. The reason why I'm not going to go is Melvin made the decision to fight for Pinks, and I did not. I went up there and I fought. I got involved, and I shouldn't have, but his decision basically is why Venom Squad is not around, and that's not a diss on him. I'm just saying that was his choice, so I want to make sure that I'm in the driver's seat with any other choices like that take 2 months of work and just flush you down the drain.
Right. Is Venom Squad still up, or is it disbanded?
It's disbanded. So that's why I started a new guild, because I wanted everybody to have a guild to join, so we can just permanently get to work. I've been putting.
For a minute, I thought you joined Barco and Mikkel.
I was going to. He had me this close, man. I've heard that Coca is an excellent guild leader, giving out millions, making sure people got boss weapons by, you know, putting them in the marketplace at the right price so that people can grab them. It's insane over there. Coca, my idol. I don't tell him that though. Coca, if you're listening, I'll never tell you. But
Coca's just got so much knowledge on this game though, man. He just plays his PC.
Dude, I would never want to sit down with him in person, but I'd get a Skype call like, yo, just tell me everything, man. Are you a developer? But yeah, so we're just gonna keep it trucking, keep on dropping stuff. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it's up to you, but the only thing I told everybody is no wars, quests, daily bosses. Those are the things that I'm going to make sure that we keep on doing, that we build up to. I like the life scaling side of that. We're keeping that, and currently it's open to anyone, so we're not doing any restrictions. If people need power leveling, we're doing power leveling. I call it community outreach, but you know, just trying to get started as a young guild, and I've got like a 30-day plan to try to get us to 30 members. Not like, you know, a member a day type bullshit, but like the actual number of days it should take to get a couple of people going, get the name going, get one more passionate person that's really in the chat besides me. Because here's the problem, if it's just me in the chat talking about recruiting, no one's going to think that we're any size of the guild, which we're currently not, but, you know, I need people recruiting, so I'm trying to...
Well, I see this guy recruiting for the Shadowbringers. The crazy Carl. About a week ago, he was posting up, I mean, he's posting up all the time recruiting, but a week ago he was posting he had 50 members plus. Today, a week from today, about a week exactly, he's now saying he has 85 members. So he was
35?
About 25, 30 people a week. So, I mean, it's possible. He's doing it.
Yeah. And I just think if we're going to be consistent with what we're actually doing and do that, then it's easy, you know? And it just adds another element to the game where we're not forcing ourselves to do anything crazy, like be a PK guild, you know?
Yeah, we do have lives. We can't have everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So, just trying to dump some value here on the stream for people that are watching or will watch. And just thinking, you know, other important things, higher knowledge, S-grade, everything over here, it still drops items. Which is great, but when you start seeing a decrease in item drop rate, like I think I saw that in one area where the items were like, I mean, where the people were like, I don't know, whatever color they all turn when they're too low for I stopped going over there because it just wasn't worth it to me anymore. But
definitely, it's always wise to pay attention to Abyssal. Because
to the what?
in the notes and updates, like Abyssal, Black Abyssal, their updates and their update notes, if you pay attention to them, they will let you know certain areas that are getting buffs or debuffs in grinding, experience, and loot.
Okay, that's super important because you're absolutely right. If you're checking the updates and the patches for what's going to be, even in an event, they're going to tell you if it's buffed or not, and on the final. So just make sure you're seeing what areas are getting buffed and not buffed, debuffed, and you're always going to the right area, because if they, you know, drop the area that you're in, obviously that's going to be hard to get the same results out of time after time. Getting some lag here, and
well, that helps out with people as well taking over areas. And, you know, you get all these people that just grind in one area.
Yeah,
and they're taking over and won't let nobody else grind there. So
me.
They switch it up. So you ain't gotta get bullied.
Look, man, I'm not a bully. I just like to say, I know this area, I like this area, I come grind here. If you're grinding here while I'm grinding here, don't threaten me. I had some fool run up on me earlier, and I don't know, it could have been a night, it could have been something. It felt like a mosquito, but he tried to freaking kill me, and he tapped me and he knocked me over, so I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die. And he managed to take out like 100k. It was bad. It was really bad. So I tried to start I hit him with one attack, like I just slid through him with my sword, and it took out like a quarter of his toe. So then he starts trying to run, and I'm trying to get him, and he just doesn't want to die, and I was mad about that. I was like, dude, you gotta go. Hey, we got people here. And that's a witch. So, I'm gonna tell you right now, out of all the things I'm cool with fighting, or defending myself against, not a huge fan of those people. They're not nice, they CC, I am very CC, not friendly to me. Crow Noble Sword. Ugh. That's not, oh god, I don't even want that in my inventory, it shouldn't be touching it. Yeah, so I wouldn't even consider that to be a good drop at all. Some people can say what they want, maybe use it for something or increase it, maybe the value has changed. And you know, my friend's definitely right about one thing. The values of things do change in the game constantly with the Central Marketplace. Updates change, drop rates for prices. It's a mean game. but I like it because it feels like a used, lived-in world. Shoes of Hercules might. What's with all the shoes today?
That's how I'm making all my money.
Shoes?
Besides grinding. No, selling shit. And grinding. I'm like, okay, somebody wants this. I'm like, okay, I have a plus 15. They want a pry. Let me go ahead and just get this to pry and sell it to them, and then boom, I'm getting like 20 mil or 15 mil.
And you know what? Here's another thing that I would definitely suggest is checking people's pre-orders. I check what's not available and sell there, but I very rarely go and look at higher tier pre-orders and go out and make that item and sell it. And the reason why I don't do that is that can be unreliable, because if you look at the amounts of items that are probably below it, like if you have 100 pry weapons below it, and all somebody has to do is buy this 100 durability pry weapon, cough, cough, dropping some knowledge here, might want to listen on this one. If all you gotta do is buy a pry weapon, and you know you've got a 30 stack sitting around, and you've got other dupes of that weapon just sitting around. See, right here, Andrew Anderson, Mr. Anderson. It's good to see you on Mr. Anderson. But, you know, exactly right here. What did this guy just say? I've been making 34 million off of Pry Green Awakening weapons. That's Green Awakening weapons, guys. That is not hard to get a hold of. But, you know, you're going to take something off the marketplace that's at full durability here, take a full stack, a fail stack that you've been working on, you don't want to use it for anything you've got because maybe you're trying to get something up to duo, and a try-fail stack doesn't work for you. Well, you buy the lower tier item, you bump it up, repair it back, and sell it on something that's pre-ordered. That's called a quick flip. So, you know, I don't have any specific examples of that. I'm not the merchant guy. I'm the knuckle-dragging grinder right now, but as you can see, I'm doing all right with that right now. Got to make sure your pets can pick up all your stuff. Thinking about dropping another 10 bucks and getting another pet so I can have 5. Seeing as I have those, you know. Let's see how everybody's doing.
Well, Chris, if you want, I could buy the pet for you and sell it to you if you want to do it that way.
What? Hell yeah, I'll do that. I'll let you know once I have the 10 mil. But
just make sure it's a pet that's not a lot of pre-orders, because it'll fucking sell straight to them instead of you.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to be something super popular. Probably anything that'll. I'm gonna look it up, but like, I know one of my pets gave me luck. It's one of their talents. I'm down for that.
Oh, that would be check. I got that pet.
I think it's the pink one, but I don't know if there's another one. That's the one I'm trying to get so I can have 5 luck.
Yeah, there is another one.
Can I have 2 pink ones?
Yeah, you can have 2 whatever you want.
So that way I can have 2 luck. Yeah, because if that's the case, I'll go ahead and do that. See, I got this. This guy right here, Toro, just said I got a cat with luck. So apparently, if I can get another, I'll just order a cat. Try to see if I can get a cat with luck on it. And if it doesn't have luck on it, that just means later I can cannibalize it and feed it to my. Oh no, I mean increase my pet level by safely and humanely getting rid of one. I mean, who are we fucking kidding? It's a blood sacrifice to try to get your pet tier up.
That's another way to make good money. Making pet food, because not a lot of people do it.
Yeah, I see organic feed is never really in style. There was like 0 when I checked earlier. I was forced to buy good feed. It's funny that one of the guys said that they have a black cat that gives them 1 luck. Ooh, is this a boss guy? Hey, I got something special for you.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I saw that boss guy. I got excited. They only spawn every 45 minutes. It lets me know we might be close to the end of our timer here for this 45-minute boss. I mean, for this 1-hour session that we're doing. Guys, y'all have to excuse me. I do make mistakes when I talk. I know I put out a couple of videos here recently where somebody was like saying something about one of the locations I said was wrong. And I was like, the video is very clearly saying that this is where I am. It's like right now, if I say I'm in an abandoned iron mine, guys, I'm not stupid. I know I'm in Wandering Rogue's Den. I might just say the wrong thing. Alright, I'm done defending myself and feeling sensitive. Stupid fire pit.
There's a lot of shit in this game, so I mean, of course, you're not always usually correct. That's why I tell people all the time too. It's like, yeah, that's over there. Don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure that's the area.
Which one?
Just like drops of items and like what the hell do you get the Martian Shadows? I said the wrong thing to him. I was like, yeah, send me the Serenity Shrine, but I meant the damn.
I was grinding Witch's Earring over in Hex, but I just wasn't getting a lot of base drops from them, so I just stopped going over there.
Look,
I figured I'd just get the money and buy it.
We got 2 dusty over rings the other day when I told the guys I was just going to grind over rings for,
Yeah.
So I grinded for about an hour.
So you found 2 of them, and then they both turned into dusties on you?
Yes. I was just like, yeah, this is not for me. Oh shit.
Well, you know what? I honestly, I gotta be real with you. I hate it myself, but I think if we did it as a party and we could keep somebody off the trail, it would be good. You know? I know that the RNG is bad, but the RNG on Ogre Rings is bad because if you get one of them, last time I checked, it's 140 mil for just one of them. That's like before you even enchant it. Boss gear doesn't even go for that much unenchanted.
Am I a red player?
I might do a video on Ogre Rings, but what is there to do except the excitement of seeing if I actually get one?
Right.
It's not a how-to video, it's a does RNG just support my wishes today?
I have high streak attacking.
Ooh, there's another steel dagger. Should be getting really close to done on inventory slots too. I know some people are only here for the end of this video. You guys are my favorites. The ones that are just holding out like, how much did this crazy bastard actually get from this stupid run when he hasn't even dropped the Schultz worthless belt yet? And I'm sorry to anyone whose feelings I'm hurting. It's just the belt used to be the main reason I ground over here when it was like a 10 and 15 mil, and now you can't even get the cost of a forbidden book out of it. It's actually just better to take 2 of them and RNG it with no fail stacks and see if you can make some money that way. Don't get me wrong, they're priority sells and I would just, you know, throw it in the marketplace, but I hate what the market did to, and it's just an example of what the marketplace can do when you're grinding somewhere out. There's nowhere else to go. At the beginning of this game, that was one of the most valuable drops that was easily available to get, and it's a hell of an adjustment.
I've never been over here where these Hydel sentries are.
Where's that at on the map?
Right above Hydel. Like, it's in Hydel, but there's Hydel sentries.
You know, it's kind of funny. It's in the name. I should have got that.
Right. But yeah, I was over here and I was thinking I'm gonna be safe in the city and these motherfuckers start attacking. I was just like, these enemies are guards. Like, oh my god. I'm not losing armor for killing that. They do hit hard though.
What level are they? Are they like decent?
They're purple name right now, so I mean, I'm trying to kill them so I can get a knowledge on them.
Oh, gotcha.
They die quick, but they just hit hard too. Like my DP is higher than my AP, but yeah, they're still doing some damage to these archers anyway.
DP's higher than my AP too. Ew, trash. Like actual trash. Bronze dagger.
Yep.
Certified trash. I can't hit this guy because of the damn rock. Can't see him. That was a good move. That guy jumped all the way back. Crow Noble Sword, double trash. I know the video is titled How to Make Money from Trash, but it wasn't a serious comment on me wanting trash. I'm really hoping by the end of this video we can get something decent. Shout out again to No Copyright Streaming right now on YouTube. All the best no copyright sounds for streaming. I don't know if I'll get paid for this endorsement. I probably won't since all their stuff is no copyright. Crow Noble trash. Crow Noble Sword isn't trash, my guy. Educate me in the comments, please, because I do not sell these. And that's actually, they're a recent development. I don't get enough of them to make a comment on them, but I have not been getting a lot of orders for them. I had a couple sit, they stacked up on me for a while. And again, here's what I'll do real quick, because I don't want to stop the, let me clear these guys real quick. I'm going to go real quick and just see. Chronoble Sword, is that an awakening weapon?
That's,
Noble Sword. Yeah, sub weapon. Noble Sword, 185,000. Let's go. That just actually got upgraded on my list. It used to be 30. It's the price of a steel dagger now. Alright, but there are 306 of them, so it won't go on my priority list, but it will go into the do not... so my do not sell today list is stuff that's probably not going to move today, but does have high value. So, congratulations, Mr. Anderson. You actually managed to elevate an item out of the absolute garbage list into my, alright, I need to keep this shit and sell it list. Oh, come on. I was trying to impress this guy. You can't claim your spot and impress somebody if you just can't even clear your lot. Come on. See when the pressure's on. Hi, Milan. So, oh, is that for the lawn? Is that why? Okay, that explains the price fluctuation if it's the sub weapon for the lawn. Is that like the steel dagger of lawns? Everybody will have to excuse me. I'm an ignorant DK. Why am I trying to fight that thing? I've been on an everything that moves kick. I mean, she's got a really good clear rate in her awakened form, but if we're just being honest about it, there are other people out there that clear and PvP better. But I just love this class, and I'm waiting on the striker to come out, so I'm not going to change. Say it again.
Easy. I'm sure I'm just gonna stay on the ninja class till I get the R2.
Yeah. I mean, I support that.
Not the best. You know, he's not the best farmer, but he gets the job done for me.
I mean, but he makes up for it in PvP capability, so at least if you're trying to defend a spot, you know what I mean, you can defend yourself. So, yeah. Man, I'll be honest with you, it is so hard for my brain to comprehend how to fight ninjas sometimes. I do it really well because of the Wheel of Fortune move that I have and the shields that I have, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't fight him. My Duo Crow Noble goes for 62 mil. Whoa! 62 mil. That might be on my list of items that I have to take an upgrade and sell then. Because anything that I can get over here trash loot, I usually will try to increase it. AKA, like, I don't do it with steel daggers because people are usually doing that. Some, they're in demand, but I have the Zarka and both that do it accessible. Yeah, and that's really what I'm trying to do now, is I'm trying to build up all my stuff so I can give it to my striker except for my weapons, because I'll wind up redoing an entire set of Grinnell armor just for my DK to have after I move over to my striker, since that's what I'll be paying mainly. Day 1 striker, 160 AP and 340 DC. That's gonna be stupid. See, now that I know what I gotta like be looking out for from some other strikers, day 1, I'm gonna have to step my game up. Probably gonna need to stash extra Nuver just for that. Go ahead and get another Kazarka box and stash it. I gotta get 2 Nuvers because I haven't even got one for this character yet, but I had a Liberto weapon and I went ahead and opened it up on my ninja. There's another steel dagger. And that's 2 spaces away. Uh-oh.
Of course, you told me about node investments, right?
Excuse me? Yes, I did talk about node investments, that this is a level 8 node. How you get 5% for each node investment level that you throw into it, and it's a 1 out of 10 time thing. Leather vamp. Overmaneuver. Still very in-game gear. Okay. Okay, am I killing stuff? Am I lagging? Alright. But yeah, I did talk about no levels. I'm sorry?
What is your knowledge?
On these guys?
No, just your total knowledge overall. Like mine's 2,108. The knowledge in the ecology effect.
Total knowledge. I can't. Well, you have to tell me what that number is.
As soon as you hit start and you go to knowledge, the top right number, the yellow number.
I'm sorry, you mean you gotta go press start and go to profile? Oh, knowledge. Top right yellow number. Sorry, he slapped it out of me. 963. And you're at somewhere around 2,000?
Yeah, your item drop rate is what, 3 plus? 3%?
Yeah, just about. I didn't look, and I was trying to test my area over here. Yours is what?
Plus 7%.
Plus 7% all around. Wow.
Any area I go to, I get a 7+ item drop rate. Plus my node energy investments as well. So if I go to like a level 6 node, get that 5+ drop, plus my 7 drop. Boom.
Okay. I like that. So that means technically right now, like if you had a cam laser reactive, you'd have a 27% boost. Because you'd have to include that in.
Yeah.
Okay. I can mess with that.
And that definitely increased the rotation run you're doing over there, and then increase that mail cap. So you said it was like, 10. This is where the black market is in hideout. Okay. Found you. Oh, I know he is in.
Oh, jeez! That's gonna be awesome! I got a plus 12 Oros that dropped.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna count that in the total. Well, we'll count it in the do not sell today total. Won't count it in the priority total. Unless today is actually priority. We'll see. But that also might just be perfect for durability sale stacking. So we'll see. I will actually pry enduro items that are in demand before selling because of the fact that I can get the stones while grinding. So yes, while this video will talk about the items values pretty much at their base state, yes, I do some I don't know, I would almost call this beginner grinding, and then that what you're talking about, I would call that almost advanced, because I think people would need to know the stability of the market, the materials. You would have to have some knowledge of fail stacking for that. So yes, to answer the question. That's what I do with Schultz and Grinnell and Heave Gear. Yes, and I do agree with that, especially for like anything like Schultz or Heave. I grind the shit out of that, and then I'll just smash them together. Usually put like 5 fail stacks for the first one, then 15 for the next one, because I want to keep it at that point. But I would have to say that a video over fail stacking would have a really good segue into a video about how to do some advanced grinding and selling. But it really kind of you really almost have to ask yourself what's the point of the video on that one?
So right now I can sell a 0th armor base level for 335,000, there's a wish list of 4, and I have 4.
You sell what?
I said I was trying to make it clear up some warehouse capacity in my central market. So I just looked at a couple pieces of armors, that I don't need. And went to the marketplace and I was like, okay, well I got 4 of those. Let me see what they're selling for. And nobody has them up. Xerath armor, because everybody uses Xerath armor. So I can sell 4 pieces of armor for 1.3 mil.
Immediately?
Yeah, right now, boom. Just,
wow.
That was wish list
off the rip.
There's no wish list for this, so I'm gonna keep that in the market until somebody wants it. Keeping all my wish necklaces, my necklace of the Soul's Gladiator.
Yeah. That's definitely all shit that you want to keep.
My Shrine Guardian token, my Tree Spirit belt.
Yeah, I have an ancient weapon core for a belt right now. So I'm trying to get the necklace to match, but I'm also just trying to get the Dim Tree Spirit belt, all boss gear, you know?
Yep, that's exactly what I want.
But the whole point is to put boss gear on this character, and then hopefully when the striker comes out, I have all of this gear that I can just immediately sell. I have another Dark Knight over here. And I think she's trying to outgrind me. It's cute. It's really cute. Oh, I gotta go over here for the fucking loot. But yeah, she's actually over here trying to take my spot. And that means she's messing up my grind. Oh well. We're gonna keep trying to be peaceful. We're almost at the end of this video. I'd hate to turn this video into different content about PvP. Another bronze dagger. And probably even if I don't need shoes, they're not a priority thing today. So if I fill up, the next thing to go is shoes. I feel like that timer definitely went over for this video. So let me see something. As far as timers go, I don't think that timer actually went. We're at 12:30. I know that this video is definitely OT. Alright, so we're gonna rack it up. We got another person over here. You know what? I did have that disconnect, so we're just gonna go another 5 minutes on the clock here with this video. Because I can't stream all day. Unfortunately, I have life. But we're gonna get ready to rack it up. I'm at 97%. So this is actually kind of interesting because it showed me whenever I do multi-hour runs, that's why I have my wagon. It's because I can go put all this heavy stuff or loose items that I don't want to delete. I go mainly put them over there. And that's why I got the wagon, is so I can stop being so wasteful with items that I don't necessarily need to just delete. I can, you know, melt them down or do anything with them. I very rarely melt individual things down. I don't know why I said that. Oh, looks like that DK went and found something else to do. Which is fair. Wasn't an asshole about it. Just asked, you know, hey, don't come over here and mess up my video. Yeah, don't do these. Ooh, that price.
Yeah, don't be the asshole to mess up my video, man. Nobody's gonna know your name.
Everybody. So those kunai and the Astique, the kunai and that one, the Shrieking, those are 185k. We are gonna keep those.
You got the Astique Shuriken?
Yeah, I did.
Yep, I'm one of the people that buys those. So. Yep.
Well, I can see that those markets are going up now that people are playing more of those characters and are getting into the phases where they're buying them from the central market because they're cheaper. You know? So I'm actually really cool with that, being able to sell those now. So, we're going to see another 3 minutes here on the clock. And, you know, with technical difficulties, stopping to explain some stuff, I would say even if someone's going to go in the comments and put, well, you know, you grinded on video for an hour and 10 minutes, these results are completely unreliable. This isn't a good sample size. Yeah, whatever you could possibly say that you would want to say negative about it. I don't. Oh, it's +1. Oh, hey, there's that timer. 1 hour. What can I say? I knew it in my bones. This is +1, and I feel like I'm deleting a stone and a +1 item. I can't, in good conscience, do that. So a +1 dagger made the cut. Yeah, because I need the stone out of that, so we'll just go ahead and extract that somewhere. Or use it as a +1 for the devour method of fail stacking. But we will let that eat up an inventory slot, which means I have 1 spot left. Said we were going to round this off in 2 minutes and go count loot, but the timer did just go off, and I said after the timer I was going to account for time lost in lag and DC, so it's about 5 minutes of time. So looks like we have another 3 or 4 minutes here of grinding. I'm actually at 100%. That's going to reduce my effectiveness here of how fast I'm able to grind. So we are going to dump a pair of these shoes. Because ultimately I'm making space for my coin pouches. I want to be able to get those as quick as possible. Uh-oh, competition. Got to cut them off on the route. That's another one, and I like to call it good gardening. Whenever you see somebody coming for your route, hedge them off in an area. Like someone's already been through here. You hedge them off so they don't go through your area.
That's exactly what I did. I see them coming. I was like, well, let me go take these guys out real quick. And then we even take this path.
Yep. Because it looks like a dead path, they'll cut out and go somewhere else. And, you know, I just want to go ahead and tout before we say anything necessarily bad about this route. This route is designed to be used by someone who is, you know, maybe a day 1 transfer player. You just got a new character, you put all your armor and stuff on them, but they're still low level, so you want to, you know, go somewhere, get them up to where they can recognize this hit them. You know, it's a decent place for them. Carrying 2 minutes. Wait, wow. Now y'all want to start showering me and stuff. Oh, y'all messed up on moves. But, you know, this is a transfer list, a new player guide. Advanced players that know how to take these items that spawn over here, like the Oros. I use this area to get my Oros up to duo. I will use this area to get my thing up to try, although I've stashed a couple so that I don't necessarily have to do that again. Gonna get rid of that last one there and hope that it brings me within weight because it's getting kind of chunky. Alright, there we go. We're done. That's 4 minutes on of extra time. That should have got us for anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and this is another reason why I keep a wagon around too. Because at least I can kind of get a direct way back link. So I got a decent little haul here. I think that's going to be the gem of the haul, what I really wanted to show you guys. And I saw that stuff more with my higher node level. Pieces of green gear dropping at a higher enchantment level. Because you can say what you want, but if those armor stones sell for those weapon stones sell for 128k each, there's 10 of them in that weapon already, so that's already $1 million by itself. And we don't even have to go look at the value. It's 1.25 right there, just in that one weapon. So, plus useful coin pouches, that right there I can already see is going to be about, you know, 3 million. But we're going to check the value of it in the store. We're going to check the value of a couple other things. Then we're going to round that out. So as we get to the end of the value here, thank you guys for tuning in and watching the video. Just wanted to get off that path. And there's some stuff that I'm not necessarily considering great in here, like these coin pouches. Like, I need to get this off me. They're heavy. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and go to where I turn in these useful coin pouches out, but we'll count up the stacks on the way there. Alright, let's... Ooh, no. Get back on. Alright. 1 steel dagger, 2 steel dagger, 3 steel dagger, 4 steel dagger. Alright, those 4 steel daggers. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Alright.
4 steel daggers at 185k each.
Alright.
A +1 bronze dagger. It looks like the marketplace value 147k for that, plus the stone that's in it, so 147k. We'll just count. We don't count that. We'll count it as a black stone instead. Speaking of, I've got 12 armor stones, so 125k for each of those. 7 weapon stones. Plus the 1 that's in the weapon, we're going to count that as 1, so that's 8 there, instead of counting that as an item. 1 Oro Snot is 185k. Got that one. Then I have the one that dropped at +12. That's for 7.5 million right there. The Luck of Fortuna armor is a do not sell. It's a 57k, but I only have 1 of those, so you can add 57k to it. We have 3 of those, so that's 171k right there. Estique Shuriken, I got 1 of those for 185k. Gotta get rid of that. Got 1, 2, 3 more Estique Kunais, so that's 183 of those at 185k.
Each.
Then Crow Noble Swords. Two of those, 185k. 50k in gems. So, I'm sorry, 60k in gems. Oh, nope, the Valor Crystal is actually worth 85, so we can just go ahead and put that that's all worth about 140k. I have 2.7k in useful coin pouches.
Well, you're already at the 10 mil now.
Yeah, 2.7 right there. So, yeah. Because I think each one is 600 in each one of those. That's 400. That's 4 mil in useful coin pouches. You gotta roughly estimate
between, like, not including everything you sell, but like the shit you're selling right now. Most of the stuff that you just gave me, because I missed a couple things. I just underestimated. I always underestimate when I calculate.
Okay.
So you got a good easy 15 mil right now.
Alright, so that's a 15 mil run. Alright. Alright guys, well, we did the math on everything, and it looks like I just made a cool 15 mil in an hour, and that was at
Probably
Wandering Rogue's Den. My analyst slash co-host is telling me it's probably more than that. And that was also estimated in what he's telling me is priority money, stuff that'll probably sell and move this week. So that's 4 mil in coin pouches at least, another 7 mil right there, so that's 11 mil. Then we've got all the other stuff, and when you look at that, it's about 15 mil. I think maybe probably another 2 or 3 mil and stuff that won't move today. But I would really say this was a 15 mil run. So guys, thank you. I'm not going to take up any more time. This has been one of my lengthiest videos. Thank you to everybody that watched. Shout out to my boy, that guy, for being here.
Yo.
And appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the video.